Well, what a week for the precious metals market. What is this shiny stuff going to do next week? Thompson Coin and Stamp here, and it is Friday, June 13th, and we're taking a look at the silver prices and gold prices. Currently, APMEX has silver at 36.57, while KITCO's got us at 36.23. You saw that update live right there. Gold price on KITCO is $3,430.44. While on APMEX, we're looking at $3,447.10. Boy, we have been on a roll this week. Gold prices have been going, silver prices have been going. It has been crazy. But according to a KITCO.com article, gold has little downside, even as prices trade above $3,400 an ounce. So let's take a look about this precious metal right here. We're talking about gold. And there's more than one way to skin a cat with gold. You can get coins like this. You can get just regular rounds. You can get gold backs. Check these out. These are our first gold backs we've gotten. These are 1/2000th of a troy ounce. You can also get jewelry like that. But let's read this article from KITCO News. Gold prices have broken out above initial resistance at $3,400 an ounce, but continue to consolidate well below April's all-time highs of $3,500 an ounce. Looking beyond near-term volatility, one strategist says the precious metal will continue to benefit from bullish cyclical and structural forces through the second half of 2025. That was a hard word to say. In a recent interview with KITCO News, Roy Koya Ibrahim, probably butchered his name, commodity strategist at BCA Research, said their model portfolio continues to maintain an overweight position in precious metals, including silver and platinum. However, gold remains the key asset as all three are experiencing robust momentum. While silver and platinum have been quickly catching up to gold, Ibrahim noted that the yellow metal still holds a significant advantage in the precious metal space, having reestablished itself as an important monetary asset amid global efforts to diversify away from the U.S. dollar and treasuries. That's right, everybody's trying to get away from this fiat currency right here. This crap is worthless. That's why we're going with stuff like this, these gold backs. We're going, with American gold eagles, gold buffaloes, heck, even gold chains. There's always more than one way to, diversify in gold and silver. You can get, jewelry, you can get rounds, you can get coins, like this Libertad. So let's continue reading here. It says, Ibrahim explained that persistent inflation risks driven by unsustainable government debt are helping to reduce gold's opportunity cost as a non-yielding asset. At the same time, she pointed out the renewed geopolitical uncertainty stemming from President Donald Trump's elevated tariffs on a global trade war has created an additional tailwind for gold alongside persistent demand. We are seeing a high correlation between stocks and bonds that is creating upside pressure for gold as investors look for new diversification tools, she said. In this environment, gold is positioned to benefit in several different scenarios. Ibrahim explained that if the Sell America trade continues, as nations lose faith in the U.S. as a reliable trading partner, lose faith in this crap right here, gold will remain an attractive safe haven asset. But she also noted that if this trade fizzles out and tariff concerns diminish, the Federal Reserve would have room to cut interest rates, further reducing gold's opportunity cost. She says, right now, I struggle to see a scenario where gold moves significantly lower. Although gold was significantly overbought in April when momentum pushed prices $3,500 an ounce, Ibrahim said the current consolidation period has helped remove some of the froth from the market and brought prices closer to value. That camera set back down there. She added that given the prevailing uncertainty, she sees a solid floor forming at $3,000 an ounce. While there are some concerns that a rate cut could spur renewed investment in equities and draw interest away from gold, Ibrahim views this as a limited risk. The Montreal-based research firm sees elevated risk of a recession, which Ibrahim said implies that when the Federal Reserve does cut rates, it will be out of necessity. The Fed is going to cut rates, but it is going to be in response to weakening growth conditions. That environment is, of course, negative for equities. We are actually quite bearish on the outlook of equities because of the growth outlook, she said. Ibrahim also expressed bullishness on gold as the market navigates a critical inflection point. Since late 2022, gold's price rally has largely been driven by unprecedented central bank demand. Official gold reserves have risen by 1,000 tons in each of the past 3 years, with expectations for another 1,000-ton increase in 2025, marking a fourth consecutive year of strong reserve growth. And I hope this doesn't look strange. I had a phone call come in just a second ago, so I had to cut the video. Ibrahim said this demand has created real value in the marketplace, which investors are just beginning to recognize. Not only are we seeing a pickup in investment demand, but it's also coming as prices continue to trade near their record highs. Even with gold prices above $3,000, investors continue to see value in this market. With everything happening in the global economy, whether you're a central bank or a private investor, people are starting to recognize gold's role as an important diversification tool. And that is, like I said, off of KITCO.com. So are you diversifying in gold? Are you stacking it in the form of, say, a gold back? Are you stacking it in the form of coins? I don't have any gold rounds or bars, but, well, I guess this, let's see here. Does it have a denomination? No, yeah, this is a coin too, because it's got a denomination until I couldn't remember all of a sudden. But yeah, like I said, you can stack silver, you can stack gold, and there's many different ways. You can get rounds, you can get coins, you can get jewelry. Some of this stuff was passed down from my grandparents here. Beautiful silver and turquoise jewelry. Like I said, anything is better than just keeping it in this silly fiat currency that's just losing its value every single year. Well, I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in. Make sure you follow us every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for our weekly coin roll hunt and chat. We're always looking for cool stuff. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're always posting new videos. Until next time, Thompson Coin and Stamp is out.